Escape is proud to be a part of where you live.
The holidays are here. Our homes are decorated, trees and lights are up. It's awesome. But we need to think about the safety of our homes and our families. And today, we are so excited to have our friend Michael McClear of Escape Fire Safety joining us. Hello.
Hello, it's great to be here. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Oh, you got it all in there.
That's
and we're
right.
both wearing red. So let's talk about what we need to do to be safe this holiday season.
So the word holiday turns into safety for all of us. And we want to make sure we have a fun and a festive holiday and make sure it's fire safe. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make sure that families have and practice a home fire escape plan. Knowing there are two ways out. One way could be a door. Second way could be a window if the smoke alarm sounds or when there's fire or smoke conditions. That's important.
You know, we talk about that a lot, Michael, because parents might think our kids know these things, but we've got to review it with the whole family, don't we?
That's right, we do. And then also, we need to get outside when the smoke alarm sounds. So get out and stay out is always the theme we talk about at the park parties and all the other events to make sure that families have that plan and they know what to do once outside. It could be a tree, a neighbor's house, or even the sidewalk, someplace outside away from the home where they'll await the fire department's arrival.
I love it. Okay, what about O in the holiday?
So O is outside, making sure we get out and stay out. L is lighters and matches are tools for adults, not toys for children. So we want to make sure we keep those young, curious hands from touching those tools that could start a home fire, especially this time of year.
Do you see a lot of that in your work? Because I feel like a lot of us think, oh, the kids know that's dangerous. They won't touch it.
Well, children see us modeling and using matches or lighters to light a candle or use it on the barbecue grill or even some of the older gas-fired stoves, and they're seeing us using those tools and we're not getting hurt, so they're trying to model our behavior, and they can't do it and stay safe in many cases because they don't understand the risks.
Good, that's a good one. What else do you have?
So we want to make sure, again, besides lighters and matches, we want to make sure that we inspect holiday lighting and wiring for any frays and replace those defective accessories. Those can be a leading cause of fires, especially on the Christmas trees.
All right, I have a question for you. Can I leave my Christmas tree plugged in all day? I mean, I just love it, but I always think, is there a risk associated?
There is, Miranda. So we always recommend that we unplug and turn off all holiday decorations before we leave the room and before we go to bed, especially when we leave the home.
Good to know.
Yes.
Good to know.
Yep.
What else?
So we want to make sure, besides inspecting the holiday lighting, we want to make sure that we're focusing on detectors. D is detectors. So smoke and carbon monoxide detectors are our safest choices to keep everybody safe. They alert us when there's fire smoke conditions. We're going into the heating season, so carbon monoxide continues to be a huge problem because it's the invisible killer.
All right, and we have some here. And I mean, does it matter what kind I get or how often I test it? What am I supposed to do to make sure I'm safe?
Well, our good friends at First Alert provide us the alarms. We provide those to the fire department so that we can get those out. And the fire departments in many communities will install the alarms. And they'll install them free of charge.
Wow.
And they'll put them in the right places. So anyone can give us a call at 844-978-4400. That's our toll-free line to be able to facilitate information and also make sure that we keep our families safe.
You mentioned right places. What are the right places for a smoke alarm?
So smoke alarms should not be near a heater or conditioning ductwork. They should not be near the vent, and they should be more in the center of the room, because if they're in the corner, that's not an area that the smoke is going to go to first of all. They should never be in the kitchen, and they never should be right outside the shower or the bathroom. Rather, when we open up that bathroom door, the steam from the shower, especially in the winter months, can activate that smoke alarm. Now, the good thing is, here in a couple years, we're going to have some new technology that's going to sort out the difference between steam, smoke, cooking, and real fires.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for enlightening me on that.
You bet.
All right, what else?
Okay, so besides those detectors, we need to make sure that we always turn off space heaters and make sure that we give them space. Keep them at least 3 feet away from anything that can catch fire. Could be the couch, could be newspapers, and also make sure that we turn off those holiday decorations.
You know, a lot of folks are going to be doing gatherings in different kinds of ways. And I've already talked to people who are like, well, we're just going to set up out in the garage and put a couple heaters out there.
I'm concerned about carbon monoxide poisoning, especially if they're gas-fired, Miranda, and we never should put smoke alarms in an unheated garage or an unheated attic because we can have more of those nuisance alarms, and we want to make sure that they're in an occupied or heated structure, so a heated basement, a heated home, things like that.
So is it okay to plug space heaters into a garage, keep the windows open, and have everybody over for hours?
I'm probably not a big fan of that just because of the number of fires I've seen in my 25-year career.
Absolutely.
So safety is always our key point, and we want to make sure, again, put an extra jacket on or put that sweater on, make sure it's a holiday festive type of theme, and that keeps everybody safe.
I love that you gave me permission to wear my ugly sweater again. Thank you. Thank you.
You bet. And again, then we end up with why in holiday is you can take charge of safety in your home with your family where you live.
That's beautiful. Okay, tell me about the bucket.
So a lot of times people are using the fireplaces this time of year. And the fireplace is a time and a family gathering where we really spend a lot of time and it's relaxing. But what do we do with those ashes? Well, sometimes people will improperly dispose of them, and that can be a leading cause of a fire. So if we put it in a metal can like this, we make sure that it's out of sight, out of mind, and we put this metal can with the lid outside, away from the building, and that way everybody stays safe. Those coals can stay hot for an extended period of time.
Michael, you always give us so many great tips. Thank you so much for caring about our families.
Thank you, Miranda.
Make it a great day where you live.